China has 707 designated cities. This is China in 5, where each week we decode the strategic DNA of one city to reveal the hidden economic logic that powers its growth, its unique position in China's broader strategic framework, and the actionable principles builders and creators can adapt anywhere. Last week, Yangzhou Hunan, the orchard gambit transforming a humble mandarin into a billion-dollar green-gold empire. This week we are in City 16, Ulanqab, Inner Mongolia, where we decode the leverage limitations principle, and how a frozen wasteland became Beijing's strategic backyard. Next week, Yancheng, Jiangsu, where a city is building an economic model based on preserving ecosystems, not exploiting them. Now, let's look at Ulanqab. Population, 2.1 million. Official GDP, around $25 billion. Official GDP, around $25 billion. History, from barren frontier to Beijing's backyard. For centuries, Ulanqab was a windswept frontier, a buffer zone between the Chinese heartland and the Mongolian steppes. Its modern story is the leverage limitations principle, a masterclass in how to transform harsh constraints into indispensable utilities. They turn their climate into an economic weapon. Welcome to Ulanqab. Part 1. 7 Things to Know About Ulanqab. Beijing's strategic hinterland, located just 140 kilometers from the capital, Ulanqab transformed from remote frontier to essential utility provider. The Data Vault, hosting massive server farms for China's tech giants, leveraging its cold climate as natural cooling. The Wind Corridor, harnessing Siberian winds to become a key node in China's green energy grid, powering Beijing. The Climate Gambit, turning a harsh continental climate cold winters, strong winds, arid soil from liability to strategic advantage. The Potato Lock-in, not just growing potatoes, but controlling the seed technology and supply chain for national food security. The Vertical Empire, from the National Potato Seed Engineering Center to processing plants dominating the entire value chain. The Leverage Limitations Principle, the core strategy of systematically repurposing constraints into unassailable assets. Part 2, the deep dive, the utility economy. Ulanqab didn't just adapt to its limitations, it weaponized them. The constraint audit. They identified 3 core liabilities: extreme cold, relentless wind, and barren soil, and systematically repurposed each one. Strategic repurposing as utility. Cold became data center cooling, wind became clean energy, barren soil became specialized potato cultivation. Vertical domination. Controlling the most valuable layer, the seed technology, through the National Potato Seed Engineering Center. The utility provider mindset. Shifting from standalone competitor to Beijing's indispensable utility layer for data, energy, and food security. Part 3. The Masterclass. How to build your own leverage limitation strategy. The lesson from Ulanqab is constraint alchemy. How to transform weaknesses into defensible strengths. Conduct your constraint audit. What are your biggest limitations? Geographic, market-based, or internal capacity gaps? Execute strategic repurposing. How can your constraints solve high-value problems for adjacent markets? Build vertical control. Identify and dominate the most defensible layer of your transformed constraint. Embed the utility mindset. Position yourself as an indispensable service provider rather than a replaceable competitor. Ulanqab proves that the most resilient advantages are often built not by overcoming your constraints, but by weaponizing them. For the full strategic analysis of Ulanqab's transformation, read China's Potato Empire, the unlikely story of how a frozen wasteland became Beijing's most strategic backyard. Link in the description. This leverage limitation strategy, along with over 20 other proven systems from Chinese cities, is available in the Sovereign Vault. We are currently accepting the first 30 founding sovereign members for permanent access before the vault moves to an annual subscription model. Check the link in the comments section to learn more and secure your founding access. Closing, the power of constraints. In the end, Ulanqab's lesson isn't found in what it lacked, but in how it leveraged those lacks. It's a story written in frozen soil and relentless winds. A reminder that our greatest weaknesses often contain the seeds of our most defensible strengths. True strategy isn't always about acquiring more advantages. Sometimes it's about seeing the advantages hidden within your apparent disadvantages. Next week, we spotlight the coast city of Yancheng, Jiangsu province, where we will explore how a city is proving that ecological preservation can be the foundation of economic prosperity, the ultimate sustainability gambit. This is China in 5. We decode the strategy, one city at a time. See you again next week.